The funny thing about manifestation is it's something that we do every single day. I mean, every day, every moment. But yet, when we seek out to achieve manifesting something that we really want, we find it really hard to do. And for some of us, we find it almost impossible. But when I was really meditating on this idea, something dawned on me. And this is something that not many people talk about when it comes to manifestation. So please hear me out. You see, manifestation is something that we are masters of already. Everything that you have created in your life, everything that you think about in your life, everything that happens in your life is a product of your ability to manifest it. You see, nothing in your life has happened outside of your ability of creating it. This is not about saying that you're at fault for everything that's happened in your life that might be traumatic or terrible or unwanted. This is just really getting to the core of how it is we create our lives. You see, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your actions, your non-actions, those all create results. That ultimately is manifestation. So when you think about everything that's happened in your life up until this point, though it may be very, very difficult for you to own the fact that, hey, this is a result of either your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, how you speak, or some non-action that you did not take. You have to really own that. Once you own that, then you begin to tap into your ability to create consciously. Now, what I want to talk to you about is how manifestation comes in different degrees or intensities. And it depends on you and your belief system, you and how you believe your ability to manifest this particular thing is easy, or if you believe it to be difficult. So it's your belief system that creates the ease of it or the resistance, the difficulty of you creating it. Now, again, this isn't about taking faults or blame. This is about ownership, because the more you own your ability and your creative powers, the more easy it is for you to take ownership and create the things that you want. Now, something as simple as getting up out of bed seems easy enough, right? You do that every single morning, sometimes more than once a day. Now, going to the bathroom, going to your car, speaking words, going on your phone, those things are things that you do every single day and you take for granted, right? But realize that those are symbols and those are proofs of your ability to manifest. And those are probably the most simplest forms of manifestation. Just like when you speak, speaking is a form of manifestation. You have a thought and then you project that thought into words to communicate to others, or maybe even to just speak to yourself. But nonetheless, it is manifestation at work. A thought becomes an action, becomes a result. So if your thought is to go to the fridge and make yourself some dinner because that is what you desire, then you simply go do it and you create a beautiful plate of your favorite dish. That is manifestation. But we think because that is something we do so often and it's so easy and it's such a habit that we take that for granted as not being manifestation when in fact it is. When it comes to something bigger than that, say maybe losing weight. Okay, we're taking it a few steps up as far as this intensity about losing weight. What is going to take for you to lose weight? Well, okay, you can change your diet. You can be more active. That takes a little bit of more work, and also changing your lifestyle, making it a habit to actually do these things. And that takes a little bit more effort, right? But as you continue on and you continue to do it, then it becomes just as easy as going to the kitchen and making you something to eat. Now you're making yourself something to eat that aligns with the result that you want with your weight management goals. Now we take that further into a higher level of intensity, and we think about something like $1 million, your dream house, your dream car, the love of your life. Then because we put so much weight and emphasis on it being something bigger, it being something more important, more urgent, then we tend to make that more difficult in our belief system, in our minds, because of how big it is, right? Or how big we have made it to be in our minds. Now, as you get bigger and bigger, then most of us creates more of a resistance because our ego, our minds, our belief systems have this limitation that we put on ourselves through either something we were taught from our parents, our loved ones, society, and then we take that and we just kind of go with it. And we create this resistance and we think that this is normal, that this is okay, and this is something that we can't do. But in fact, you getting that big house, you creating that amazing lifestyle, you finding the love of your life is just as simple and straightforward as you getting up out of the bed and using the bathroom, you speaking words, you going on your phone, you walking to the car, you going to the kitchen to make yourself something to eat or get yourself something to drink. You have to take away the levels of difficulty, the levels of intensity. And the more you take away those levels of intensity and difficulty, then manifestation becomes easier. This is why when somebody finally makes that $1 million or they finally have that dream house or the lifestyle that they want, once they do it once, they can easily replicate it because they understand that that barrier of entry is taken away once they realize that it's no different than manifestation and all these other levels that we take for granted. Be mindful about your limitations and what you tell yourself about what it is that you want. Is it really difficult, or did you create that in your mind? Because it's our belief systems that actually has the power, not the belief itself. Is how we put our emphasis into the feeling, the desire, the wanting, right? The limitations of it, the assumption that it is impossible or that it is hard or that I'm not able to do it. Only that person was able to do it. Once you peel away all the bull, all the nonsense, all the false reality, then you get to own your ability to create anything, to materialize anything. And then once you do that, then you tap into the God within you. Then you tap into the truth of who you are. Nothing is different. The house that you dream about is no different than you scrolling on your phone. All right? The lifestyle you dream about is no different than you getting up and going to the bathroom. Be mindful. All right? If you want to be successful and be, say, a speaker, that is no different than you talking on the phone with somebody you care about. You just have to break down and let go of all the walls, all the resistance, lower the intensities of all those things that you assume are more difficult to get, when in fact it is your belief that they are more difficult to get that actually creates that reality for you. So let go of that reality and create a reality where all these things are exactly the same as far as what you need to do in order to create them. Thank you so much. Continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.